We're going to talk about how focusing on your own comfort will actually make people feel more comfortable around you than when you focus on making other people comfortable. Because when we're focused on making other people feel comfortable despite ourselves not feeling comfortable in a situation or speaking up or expressing ourselves, then it's like putting a spotlight on other people, and that could, one, make you a victim to manipulators. Two, it could just feel very superficial and fake because you're performing. You want other people to see this version of you that's very accommodating, while at the same time, under the surface, they can feel like the energetics are kind of weird. Like, she feels nervous, she's not being herself, why is she so focused on me? And in different settings, that could transfer into different messages. Like, maybe she's not as adept in her position and or her role, or confident in her place. That's why she's so focused on me. When we focus our energy internally and ground ourselves in our energy, then I feel like it gives everyone else as well around us to focus their energy on themselves as well. And so it becomes more of a collaborative experience versus a, oh my gosh, I need to present myself in a certain way and show up in a perfect way, or else I'm not professional enough, I'm not worthy enough to ask for something, whether it be a raise or more accommodations, whether it's at home or with even our friendships, family, whatnot. Now, this is coming from someone who it was so hard for me to speak up about what I wanted, because I felt guilty that I was taking up space where I thought that if I voiced what I needed, then that means I'm taking away from someone else, which is totally not true, because that stems from a lack mentality. A mentality where there's not enough to go around. There's this imaginary pie in the sky that only certain people can get certain amounts of the pie. But to be honest, we don't even want all the same pie. Some people want apple pie, raspberry pie, pecan pie, or doesn't even want pie at all, wants some other kind of dessert. And we're all here just saying there is only this type, when actually there's an abundance of different kinds of things that are available for us depending on our desires. And unless we get clear and actually have no guilt and shame and speak, even if it's internally at first, of what we want, then people, the universe, wouldn't know how to give it to you in different avenues, because you're not open to receiving it in the first place, because you're such in denial because of this program that it's not a good thing. You're taking away from people, and actually you're taking away from yourself. You're taking away from your inner child, from your inner teen, from your highest self, from the universe, to have the opportunity to support you, to receive support. And there is no shame in that, because we all need support. We all need help in all different things. And the more that we are supported and able to receive the support, the more we can function and be of service to people, to ourselves, to society, our friends, our family, co-workers, whatnot, and operate in a way where we're operating in an optimal way, because we have the resources and using the resources in a way where we can become more efficient. But if we're saying, no, I need to do it in a way where it's the hard way, it's the way that is I do it all by myself, you may be taking the longer route and actually making things harder for yourself and others in the process, just because you don't ask for the help. Now, in the long term, that is just going to wear you down and put you in a path where it's not sustainable, because you're tired. You're tired, you're grumpy, your mental health, physical health, and who knows, relationships may decline because you're not focusing on how can you become the best version of yourself. And in that case, it's receiving support and realizing that everything in society requires support. Society itself needs support. Let's say a house needs a foundation, a good foundation, in order to be built. And within that, building that house, you need all the different things so that the walls could be held up and the roof doesn't cave in on us while we're sleeping, and all these different things. When it comes to projects, we need the right type of people in our team that has the skills in different departments in order to complete that project. And in that, we are supporting each other. And with ourselves, like, if we need support when it comes to training our physical body, we may need a trainer, or we could use YouTube videos or whatever other resources that may be available to us. And in that way, we're having shortcuts to becoming the person we want to become, and receiving that support is the way to go. So all in all, to say, don't be afraid of receiving support and being seen, being supported, because that only means that you are someone who also knows the value that other people and resources give you, and denying yourself of that out of shame or guilt because of a programming of limiting beliefs is only hindering you from being the person that you want to be, and also hindering other people from sharing their gifts with you. And we're all here to share and contribute, and we need each other to fulfill those. So I hope that this helps, and I am sending everybody love. Bye.